Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
Well, does ice weigh more than water?
Does cocaine have a smell?
And third number is a boner.
Yeah, it was covered in jizz. Very crusty.
Here we go.
Oh, hot,
pizza,
fresh,
pizza.
new
Pizza.
content.
Bring the energy.
TII.
Happened to me again. Someone said, I like your content.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a good compliment.
A hotel bar. Someone said, hey, I really like your content.
Mm-hmm.
I think I hate it. I hate that.
Why do you hate that?
How old is this person?
Yeah.
They were young. I mean, they're in their 20s for sure.
Well, that's because that's fucking nuts, though. They said, like, blanketly, not I like you as this, I like your content.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird because...
Did you hit them?
Yeah, I pinched them where that no one could see the bruises.
Right.
There you go.
On the ears, ears. You got to hit them on the ears.
Yeah,
The little muffin top.
I pinched them on the top of their skull.
As you were trained.
There wasn't weirdly a lot of skin there.
Yeah.
It's like one of them dogs with the rumply
Hot dog neck?
skins. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love a good hot dog, man.
Oh, or Sharpay neck.
Oh God, I hope to God. Is that? Can you be a skinny guy and have hot dog neck? You
Yeah.
can. All right. Fuck.
You can?
Is hot dog
Yeah.
neck like where you stretch? You just stretch it. You just
No, back of the neck.
No, it's the back of the head where
where you get the rolls.
It just folds up
Yeah.
on top of itself.
Yeah.
That's like maybe my biggest fear of my entire life.
It has to do with thick skin. If you have thick skin.
It really is hot dog neck, but then you
No,
can like,
that's a point of pride.
yeah, if you've got the hot dog neck, then you can start wearing the shades on the back of your head, and it's just a whole ass look, dude.
And it looks like the...
dude, I'm feeling back here.
Yeah, it looks like lips back there. You can put some lipstick on it.
I'm feeling it, and I think underneath my hair I might have some hot dog neck, like early hot.
You have hot dog neck?
I think I might have early hot dog neck.
No, I don't. I'm not buying it.
Early stages.
You got early onset hot dog neck?
Early onset. Yeah.
You got some little smokies back there?
The cause of hot dog neck.
It could be underneath this hair. Could be there. That'd be cool.
So you got hit with I like your content.
For real.
It used to kind of be like, hey, I like your comedy is something people would say broadly.
Yeah, I like your comedy. I like
your movies.
your movies. Your a certain show or something, and that
You
I
rock.
appreciate because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, you like that thing. That's cool. That's cool
Right.
that you like that movie or whatever. Content is such a broad, and it makes me go like, is they just a fan of like my Instagram? They just like me posting
Yeah.
about the
Maybe.
That could
about
be.
hard
I think
seltzer.
I think this might be the best compliment you could get right now, actually. I think like
Yeah, this is the number one compliment you can get because it covers all of everything.
it's like I'm a huge
Right.
I'm in the Adam Devine business is what this guy's
I like your
saying right
content.
now.
Right.
All content, no matter what. It can
I
be
like your movies.
Well, you know what? Maybe I do like it because they're also saying I like the podcast.
Yeah,
You know
we're
I'm
saying
fans
we
of
like
the
they like
right.
everything. Like you're doing a bunch of stuff. Like if you were only doing movies, he would say I like your movies, but you're doing so much more. You're better than
This is good. Spinning in a direction I didn't expect. I thought you guys didn't know this is going to be a compliment.
It could also be a total cop out.
well, we know you're suicidal and we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
We want to build you up right now. We're worried about you. You're in the hotel.
I'm going to try to break you down right here. I'm guessing that the person recognizes
Thank you, God.
your face as something, but they have no clue like what exactly it's from.
That's
so
not
they
helping.
just say,
That's not what we're doing.
I like your content.
Yeah, that could be.
That flipped it back the other way. That's all right. That's back.
Yeah, this is the direction I thought it would go.
Save that. Save the apology.
Yeah, because you could walk up to anybody and say that.
Well, that happened last night. Me and Isaac were at this restaurant. Our manager, Isaac, whoop, and we were at this
Why'd you give him a
restaurant.
whoop? You gave him a whoop whoop? Okay, whoop whoop. Sure.
Yeah, dude, I love Isaac. Whoop, whoop. And we're at this restaurant, and this the person that seats you at a restaurant. What is that called?
A hostess or a host?
Hostess.
Or a host,
yeah.
yes.
Thank you, Anders.
She brought me over, and then she came over and she goes, "Hey, I'd like to apologize. I didn't recognize you when you first walked in." I'm like, "Yeah, no need to apologize,
you were like,
you bitch." Yeah, and then I pinched her where you couldn't see.
Right.
Whoa.
And then I'm like, "Oh, no reason to apologize." And she
Whoa.
goes, "I didn't recognize you at first, but I love that movie with you and Satan."
What's that movie?
I'm not in a movie with me and Satan. Satan?
Okay, I thought I was being a bad friend there for a second. I thought there was a movie with you and Satan, and I ain't seen it.
No. And so I was just like, "Oh yeah, that was a cool one. That was a cool. I liked it." And she's
what
like,
movie
"It
would
was
that
so
even be?"
good."
Did she think
I
you were
have
Tom
no
Cruise from the movie Legend?
She probably thought I was Tom Cruise.
Wait.
Tenacious D. Did she think you were Jack Black or Kyle Gass?
I'm not looking
Was somebody dressed?
exactly
What,
like Jack right now.
You look like Gass.
what's the movie you did where everyone dressed up for Halloween? Was somebody dressed as Satan in that?
No, not really.
Which one was that?
That is when
Kissing
we first
booth?
met.
Is this an Adam movie?
When we first met, yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yes. I'm going through Adam's IMDb first, and then I'm
Right,
going to go through
I gotta
everyone
watch that
else's.
one. I gotta watch that
but
one.
I'm like, it made me go like, I wonder who she thinks I am, or if she just is like way off base and just like thought like I want to have a thing to say, maybe she just like hates Zac Efron or something.
I was gonna say,
What?
maybe she thought Durs was Satan.
Right.
Yeah, she's just like, you and Satan.
Yeah, you really have no scenes. You have no scenes with Satan in anything you've ever
Yeah.
done in all of your content.
And why is that? What are you avoiding?
Satan? I don't know. I don't think.
maybe she was talking about the Taco Bell commercial. She thought you were Satan.
Yeah, maybe she thought you were Satan.
Oh, maybe she was confused. She said, "I love that movie with you and Satan."
Oh, and
saw the
she meant that
Commercial
commercial
where
of
you're
you
red,
with
dude.
red makeup sweating. Yeah.
That Taco Bell commercial. Yeah.
See, that makes sense to me. I can draw those lines.
I knew he'd get to the bottom of it.
She should have just said, "I love your content, dude."
I know.
She should have just said, "I love your content."
It threw me for a loop. I was like, I was like going
100%.
back. I was like, what the fuck movie am I gonna do with Satan?
That's actually like the scariest thing anybody could say to you, because she might have been having some weird like vision.
She might have cast a spell.
Right. Is this a movie you haven't even done yet? And she's like telling you it's going to happen?
I love the way you went to hell and you hang out with Satan.
What?
Well, hey, have we ever told the story about what happened on our hidden camera show?
Satan?
Remember?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh,
We had a hidden camera show. How crazy is that? We were
go for
the
it.
Impractical Jokers before the Impractical
Thank you.
Jokers.
was it on MySpace?
Can we
Yes.
start some beef with the Impractical Jokers?
I'm Sal.
Yeah, hell yeah, you're Sal.
No, I want to be Sal.
I'm Sal.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm Sal.
Oh, I want to be the other one.
They rock, by the way.
so-
Impractical Jokers rock, but let's get to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they do.
we've partied with them at Comic-Con. They freaking
we?
rock.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, dog.
yeah.
They know how
They're
to
great guys.
dance too.
Yeah, them hips don't lie.
So we did a hidden camera show
We fucked those guys. We fucked.
in Las Vegas, and we like had one scenario where we dressed up as people in a cult and we ordered a pizza, and the whole thing was like deliveries. And you would come into the house, there's cameras everywhere, and you'd come into like a crazy situation, and we were the crazy situation.
And we're in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Yes.
In BF Las Vegas, not on the strip. We were like on the outer skirts of Las
Right.
Vegas.
We
Like,
actually
Right.
shot that show in
the house
house that
from
Casino.
Casino.
That De Niro lived in.
Yep, small world.
a lot of cum on those carpets.
Yeah, it was covered in jizz. Very crusty.
And so we were dressed as a cult, and when the person came in, we tried to like lure them into our like ritual that we're doing, right? And this fucking enormous biker comes in, and he does not look like he's fucking around. But one of the other people in this group was like, "Yeah, come on in, come on back here." And we were all like, "Get it." And he was like, "What's going on here?" And she starts kind of spelling out what our cult is. And then the
Right.
guy goes, "I get it. I understand. I've lived 1,000 lives and I keep coming back to kill a woman named Catherine." And we all
he was dead serious.
dead serious. He like thought he found us.
Yeah, like
Yes.
we are kindred
It was
spirits.
a trip.
And he's a pizza delivery guy who was like in his 50s, grizzled older
like a
guy.
biker looking guy.
Yeah, tough
Scary.
looking guy. Absolutely insane. And then we had to be like,
Oh yeah, well, here, hold this and say blah 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 to the god of whatever.
yeah. And so we're like punking him, and because he's on this hidden camera show, and then we have to say, well, here's a tip. You're on special delivery, a hidden camera show on MySpace TV.
Right. No, the guy has just admitted to like murders.
What? Yeah, wanting to murder.
Multiple. Yeah, one per life.
Yeah, he said he had killed people before, and he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And he like described how he was like a little boy, and we were like, oh, huh?
Okay.
What?
And yeah, it was one of those moments when you're looking in his eyes, and it's only truth there. Like this guy, you knew you were in a room with
Satan?
And when we said that line about this show on MySpace TV, his face starts darting around like what?
No, he made a noise. He went.
Right. And he looks around at all of us, and we're like, ha, like jazz hands. And then like producers start coming out, and then he starts steaming, and he starts yelling at people, and he says, I'm going to go get my AK-47, and when I come back, I'm going to murder or shoot everyone here. And then he took off on his motorcycle or in a Jeep? Motorcycle, right?
I think it was a motorcycle.
Yeah, I do too, yeah.
Which was an insane way to deliver a pizza.
He was really cool.
To you. You're going to judge him on that?
Yeah,
Seems like it would get cold.
He seemed cool, but who does that?
Yeah, the pizza got a little cold.
I feel like the pizza would get really cold really fast on a motorcycle.
Yeah, well, it's in the bag, but still he's
right.
He's on his hog.
And I don't even know if we wrapped. I think we were like, yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
We're
and
done.
All the producers were like, mate, look, I was ready to jump in, and we were like, were you? To do what?
I know. And there was no security. It's not like we had the actual security. You know what I mean? It's not like there was like, we should have hired one person, one just big guy to be security.
Yeah.
Someone with a gun.
Right. A shack. One shack.
One 7 foot tall man.
One Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
Kimbo.
R.I.P.
There was no one. Is Kimbo Slice dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's give him his flowers.
Yeah.
When did he die?
Yeah.
Recently, or this is a
few years ago, but we should
man.
give him his flowers because that, I think, up until that point, his backyard fighting was the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life.
Dude.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yes.
When he like split that dude's dome open.
Oh, yeah.
No, he like punched that dude's eyeball out of his head.
That's right. He knocked an eyeball.
that was like early internet video days too.
Yeah.
Was this before UFC or UFC was going, but that's before UFC even had like rules. Like you could punch in the balls, you could elbow, you could like poke people's eyes out.
Yeah, you could butt fuck them. You could.
You could do that.
You could.
Yeah,
Bro.
Could.
zip it. Yeah, there was like a lot of butt fucking in your early UFC.
The octagon.
Hey man, just tap out.
By the way,
Please tap out.
I'm not tapping, bro.
Dana White is a fan. I think he likes Workaholics.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, all right.
We should get him on the podcast and talk about those early days of UFC butt fucking.
What was it like?
What was that like?
Well, no, but those were weird. Like those Kimbo Slice videos were legit like scary because remember
Side
he would like fight cops and stuff, like anybody he could get his hands on, and he would just annihilate them.
Yeah, he would pick them apart.
That was his whole thing, right? That's where he came up. He was noticed by the UFC because of the viral videos.
Yes.
And then he went and started fighting in the octagon and
And got absolutely worked.
Yeah, he got wrecked.
Did he? Is that how it
Well, he wasn't like a true trained fighter. He was just like a street guy who could beat the shit out of people.
And looked cool.
And he looked cool.
He was a brawler. I believe he was from Miami. I think he might have represented
he did.
Miami.
Yeah.
In the city where the heat is on.
Was it Dade County?
Yeah.
Big ass punch.
Yeah, and he had a good look.
He was so compact up. I mean, big, but like he would stay compact. You couldn't get in there to his face, to his beautiful beard. And then he would just, if he caught you with one, it was just like over.
Your eyeballs popped out.
He had some hot dog neck, correct?
Yeah, I would say that he did.
Yeah.
He had kielbasa neck, dude.
Yeah.
That dude had some big old dogs
it's
back
a
there.
mirror. He had a whole delicatessen on the back of his neck. Yes, points.
But like, I got some points there.
Thank you. Hey, thank you, Blake. Thank you.
All right.
Like really, really and truly, on the Mount Rushmore of like viral videos,
Yeah.
he's up there for me. Him and the
Okay.
lady who
Him and Chocolate Rain.
Oh, Tay
and the lady who fell off the grapes.
You have to put Star Wars Kid has to be
Yeah.
on the fucking.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you don't know Star Wars Kid?
Star Wars Kid is the OG shit. Where
It's like kind of the chubby guy. I remember that was one of the first ones you had that like downloaded from like LimeWire.
yeah,
And,
that was like a LimeWire Kazaa kind of a guy. That's right.
Sorry, Kyle. Kyle did.
And what happens in it?
It's basically this kid who like set up a camera and then he does a bunch of like lightsaber tricks. He must have just saw Darth Maul. Yeah.
Right.
He used like a broomstick to like do his fucking flippy flop with the lightsaber.
And he's legit good. He's like a
No,
teenager.
No.
You're laughing at him. You're laughing at
You're
him.
laughing at this poor child.
backstage at like it's like backstage drama thing was going on. Like he got a hold of the black box and then basically
and someone
like,
painted it in.
Well, that's why it create. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
go
that's
off.
why it caught fire, because they were able to rotoscope like his broomstick and turn it into a lightsaber.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you could find all sorts of fucking Star Wars Kid everywhere. So it just like Star Wars Kid on the moon and Star Wars Kid in New York.
Yeah.
Right? Am I remembering this right?
You are.
Blake?
You are.
I think so.
are.
Like if we ever have guests on This Is Important, we
Yes,
have to
Adam?
have the most important guests.
Know what I mean?
Joe Biden?
And by that you mean
No, I mean
yeah, I
Tayson
got you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Well, then we would be that's kind of what Tosh.0 did. If we could shout out
he
to
did.
our
Right.
brother
Let's
in
give him
arms.
flowers.
Let's
Right.
give Tosh some
Tosh.
flowers.
Did we come
He-
on after Tosh ever?
Workaholics?
Yeah, we did.
Mhm.
We would do
Oh,
that.
well, yeah, but he was a
Absolutely.
great lead-in. You know.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
we would hold his audience.
Let's be clear though. Plenty of other shows had viral video like concepts where it's like, let's watch this and da-da-da.
Ridiculousness much.
I know, but he actually added to it. Like he makes it better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right,
Can't
right,
say the
right.
same for the rest of those shows.
Okay,
Right.
dang, bro.
I'm not saying I won't. I'm saying I can't.
Right. Tosh was very funny. Didn't they have the surfer? He had the surfer on, and that was cool. He was like,
That
whoop,
guy?
Yeah, the
whoop,
whoop guy.
and then he just bought the bip, and then and drop right in.
There's been, now that we're so deep into internet culture, there are so many great videos from the past and present, and they just keep
Right.
coming. I love
Right.
the internet, guys. It rocks.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Did you guys see this thing on the internet?
I love your content.
This content of Cardi B, and she's being interviewed by Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Fallon goes, "What is if it's up and it's stuck? What does that mean? What is up and stuck?" And she
I didn't
goes,
click on that.
"Yeah," and she goes, "Well, you know, when you poop." And it
yes,
won't
I'm
come
listening.
out, then it's up and it's stuck. And Jimmy Fallon's face was just like, I mean, it was
Is
like
that what she's talking about in the song?
evidently. And if that is true, first of all, funniest thing in the world that she's just talking about constipation in a song. But it's like also so funny that like people around the world are like in the club, like shaking their ass
right.
And to when it's up and it's stuck and it's up and it's stuck.
I
And
thought
they're,
you were saying when it's up, then it's up, then it's up.
I don't know. This is what the video said, man. I don't know.
I don't even know what
the-
song that is, but I would say like when it's up and it's stuck, it's like when you got a boner and it just won't go down.
Sure, then you put it in your belt loop.
Here comes Cardi B.
Yeah, but
well, you
Tuck
do
it
that
into your belt.
Yeah, but then why is Cardi B rapping about that? She doesn't have a boner.
because she's here to take care of it.
Oh, she's going to
But
take care of the
also,
boner.
Yeah, I
All right.
assume so. For
Yeah,
her,
I
for
hope
her
so.
boner, her whoever, whatever. I don't know
For
his name.
Quavo. Yeah.
Quavo. On and off, very up and down.
Tumultuous.
Yeah, tumultuous.
But she's the one saying this, right? She's interpreting her own song. That's what she interpreted it to Jimmy Fallon and said it's about constipation.
Well, I'm assuming she wrote it with those lyrics. I don't think there was a ghostwriter writing about constipation for her. That seems like...
Yeah, but there might be a ghostwriter at Jimmy Fallon who's like, hey, it'd be funny to say this.
Right, true.
Like, I remember when Rosie Perez was back.
I don't know if they're pitching shit jokes on Jimmy Fallon.
Of course they are. They're like, hey, do you want to do this? This could be funny. She's like, okay, cool. That is funny.
I need to...
Right.
Like,
Right.
if you're not a comedian, like, you come in,
habit.
they're like, hey, do you have any stories? And we have stories, and, like, they go great.
So many stories. God damn our stories.
Cardi B?
Oh gosh. Which, by the
What we
way,
got? Oh, Blake.
What's
Okay,
up, Blake?
Blake, let's hear it.
Guys,
What's
What,
up, Blake?
Blake?
I was on Ellen. I did the Ellen show.
Oh, let's give you your flowers.
Melon.
I've always thought you were
Wow.
funny, and you deserve to go on Ellen. How was it?
It was terrible.
Okay. Was she hosting, or was somebody else hosting?
No.
You have a track record of actual terrible interviews. Was this like actually terrible?
Did you add what I told you to add to the fucking
You
soundboard?
have a track record of terrible...
donut.
He
do
does.
not-
Do you
well,
remember
what
when
the-
he said, it's a bagel?
It's a bagel.
What the
Bagel.
fellas are referring to is I did do an interview the day after the Warriors won. I had to do some press for Dope, this movie Dope. that I was
NBA
in.
basketball team, the Warriors.
Yes. And it was the first time they had won, and I went really crazy. I went all in. I ended up like sleeping in my garage, like passing out on the floor of my garage.
Which is where he normally sleeps, so that's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Blake's the worst sleeper. Yeah.
Right, Captain Caveman.
But I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. And I thought the drive was a little longer to the studio I was going to be doing the interview in, so I thought I had like 30 to like collect myself. But it was like,
Wait, so
And did you?
so first of all, you drunk drove to this interview.
no, I was
because
picked up by a car. I was picked up by a car.
all right, okay.
Yeah, but I thought I was gonna
okay,
snooze in the back in the back seat, but I didn't. I got there in like 7 minutes. It was very close.
Yeah.
And he put me right on live with like this news guy in Cincinnati.
He fucking skewered you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You weirdo. He got you, you fucking weirdo.
I love this perspective. I don't know that I've heard Blake tell. I didn't know you only had 7 minutes
Dude,
to get
I
ready.
was-
He's only told the story in counseling.
Oh, yeah, we were in the writer's room like the next day. I remember you telling this.
I was so fried, and he was asking me about the movie, and I'm kind of stumbling through the interview, and then
You were doing an interview for Dope, the movie that you were in.
yeah, promoting
Yeah,
Dope.
well, because there was hell of like radio silence when they were playing clips. You're like, well, it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, explain the movie, and then they're showing. No, I think that they were showing clips
It's
of
like,
the movie.
You
and
know how we get into trouble, right, Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to cut to it now.
Have a donut there, buddy. What's happening, man?
It's a bagel. I'm responsible.
Oh, you're
No more donuts in my life.
See, actually, I've read things that donuts are actually healthier than bagels. Some of them, at least.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, damn. Then I don't want this stuffed.
Very good. How you doing, Blake? Thanks for joining us here this morning, man. Let's talk about the film Dope. Give us a little bit of the premise here. You're basically teaching these high school seniors how to get into a little bit of trouble, or how to do things without getting into trouble, I guess.
Yeah, you know how it is. Cincinnati, right?
Right.
Yeah, you know how it is. Cincinnati, we get into trouble. You know what's up, but it's worldwide now. You can sell drugs over the internet.
And we're back.
I feel we have to post. We have to post this. This
Yeah.
has to be on the gram. We have to post this content.
I end up dropping an F-bomb. They end up cutting it. And what was
He's
so
like,
cool,
oh, okay, that's your language? We're going to just cut this short.
Yeah, you flipped on him. You flipped on him right there. I remember.
Then they were like, they were like, usually when we have actors, stars come on, they're very polite, they're put together. Sometimes not. And we apologize for his
That's live.
Hey, what happened?
Dude, but I also think you must have been filming, Adam. I think you were filming Mike and Dave because literally the next day that interview came out.
Oh, that's right.
It's the only time that Zac Efron has ever hit me up. Zac Efron texts me from an unknown number. It's just
That's
hey,
right.
dude, this is Zac Efron. I just watched your interview. Epic, dude.
I know. He loved it. I actually do remember. I thought we were in the Workaholics writers room, but no, you were right. I remember being in the, I think Isaac sent me the clip, and he's like, look at Blake on morning radio or morning news.
Legend, mate.
And then I was in the makeup trailer, and I showed Zach, and he loved it.
Yeah.
So did we get a repeat on Ellen? Was she actually hosting?
Well,
No, there was a guest host, right?
Yeah, that's what's so weird. So
I've done
if you
that
guys
before,
don't know,
too.
it's the final season of Ellen. She's been
not gonna be
19
there.
seasons.
Yeah,
Everything.
she's done. She's like, peace, I'm out.
Everything in the gift bag is Ellen, final season, a written card, thanks so much for doing my final season.
How's that swag bag though? Pretty
Swag
good.
bag sick. Swag bag
Yeah.
sick.
Good swag.
I got some cool final season Ellen gear. But yeah, dude, final season, and she wasn't even the host. It was
Who was the
Tiffany
host?
Haddish.
Oh, I'm going to be the guest host for Ellen.
That's cool.
In a
are?
few, in
There
a
we
few
go.
Weeks.
Can you have me on?
Or not in a few weeks in January.
Dude.
Perfect timing.
Adam.
I'm gonna be promoting.
Adam, bro.
I'm gonna be promoting my Shonda show. Have me on, player.
Well, why didn't I go then? Can you bring me back?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Adam,
Perfect.
have me on. I'm
Have
the only
me
one on
on.
this whole podcast that hasn't got an Ellen swag bag, dog.
got
Get
one.
up.
I'll tell the producers, see if I can have... It's just this podcast. The Ellen audience is like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, let's bring it to.
Meanwhile, my mom is freaking the fuck out.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
Penny Devine is losing her mind if it's just the four of us on Ellen.
Well, that's why
Yeah.
it was so weird for me. I thought I was being pranked. I thought I was on freaking special delivery all over again. I'm like, why am I on the Ellen show? In no way.
Yeah, I see that.
I think it's because Tiffany Haddish is in Freak Brothers, the cartoon Adam and
Oh, there
I
you
have
go.
produced for Tubi, and she had me there to promote Freak Brothers. So
The fabulous furry Freak Brothers.
Yeah.
But,
weed.
hell yeah, brother.
Bro, I'm into it. I can't wait. Is it out yet?
November 14th.
November 14th.
Now we're talking.
Okay. Hit me up with a screen or
Yeah,
something,
do.
bro. Hit me
I'm
up.
excited.
I might have some links for you.
I got the book somewhere.
Yeah,
Love to peep a link, bro. I'd love it.
So sorry, it just wasn't great.
So what you
Oh,
never
yeah.
explained?
Well,
You telling me Tiffany Haddish wasn't bringing it, or you?
No,
weren't? What's
it
happening?
was more me. Yeah, it was on me. I'm just a terrible interviewer.
Were you? Come on. What happened?
I mean, I have to. It airs on November 4th, so you guys can all tune in and see how bad I fail.
This is
Nah.
great promotion for the thing. It's just the worst.
Well, it was
Tune
also
in to check out Blake's worst interview.
when I got the email inviting me to be on Ellen. I was at Adam's wedding. I had just had 3rd-degree sunburns. I'm drunk on tequila.
So red.
I'm just
You
like,
were so red, dude.
You're a fucking repeat offender, man. You're like,
I thought it was
"So,
Cincinnati all over again.
Had a rough
dude.
night. The Warriors didn't win, but there was weather happening,
Yeah.
and the moon was up.
When Blake goes, he goes hard, you know?
Got to, man. You have to.
I would take the when out. It's just Blake goes hard.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know.
Let's go!
Young
Oh,
Hey,
Buck.
how is
baby.
Tom Brady just fully going? That's actually my thing. I say let's go. How is he doing that?
He's,
What do you
he
mean?
said that?
He's trying to brand Let's Go.
He tried to brand it, and now hurt.
He tried to trademark "Let's Go."
Yes, and
That's the name of his podcast, I think.
he says it. It's his
Oh
podcast.
my God, he's the worst.
It's Hertz Rent-A-Car. It's their new slogan. Let's go. And he says it.
go.
It's his thing when he goes out on the field. Now he runs and he goes, "Let's go."
Also, that's everybody. That's
I
every
know.
7-year-old kid opening a birthday present.
But he has made it his.
that is absolutely.
Well, what is that even? It's just he's just grabbing a hold of it. It's not right.
Right.
It's just like, okay, cool. Everybody's saying this already. I'm going to put the financial engine behind it.
Well, was he the first? Remember, we were the
No, we
first to
talked
say
about-
"Let's get weird," and then all of a
Yes.
sudden it was like NHL's slogan for a season, which was a bizarre slogan
I know that was weird.
That was weird how that fucking popped out. Yeah,
for hockey.
that was weird.
where they're like, let's get weird and play hockey?
To be fair, I would say we popularized the phrase. It had been said in Caddyshack by Bill Murray, I believe.
Oh.
Weird, wild stuff.
But we popularized it. We made it a thing to say. It was on my Emma was at the fucking like buying birthday cards the other day, and then she sent me a picture of one that says like, "Get weird on your birthday," and I was like, "Fuck, okay."
Yeah.
Well, I think even before us, I think Portland was like keep Portland weird even before we did it.
Sure, but that's not let's get weird.
Yeah. Well, let's get weird. The way.
No. I'm just saying weird was.
We were getting weird. They were keeping it.
Did we
know,
tell the
right,
way
yeah.
it originally got birthed? Is like we were at a Weird Al Yankovic concert at the OCC fair.
That's
and
right.
Teddy was with us, and I believe Teddy started the chant, "Let's get weird."
Give him his
and-
flowers.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
flowers!
Yeah.
I didn't know it was him.
Yeah, you know how we love to chant.
Friend of the podcast, Teddy Spencer.
And we got the whole entire concert chanting "Let's get weird," and it just was a hot dude.
I didn't
It was a
realize we
hot
stole it from
fire.
Teddy. So
Teddy.
And that was cool. That was cool because there was like 5,000 people there, and everyone was chanting "Let's get weird."
They
Yeah,
caught on like wildfire.
Al, man.
People
What a
loved
Who's the
it.
host? Who was the host of that OC fair?
The host.
The host?
of it.
Was I
do you
thought you
mean?
guys always went down to OC fair and there was like a host. Was it not Kel Mitchell?
Wait, no. What?
Oh no.
No. There's no host.
No. I think you're confusing a story. There was like a pumpkin patch in Sherman Oaks when we first moved to Van Nuys.
Okay, yeah.
And I saw a flyer. I didn't go, but I
Yeah.
sall the flyer that Kel Mitchell from Keenan and Kel was hosting the pumpkin patch. And I was like,
Give me a hell yeah.
the fact that we didn't just go all that it out to this pumpkin patch and just be the fucking super fans. I feel like
Well,
that's
do you
a thing we
remember?
could've-
Yeah, I'd still do it. Fuck.
Do you remember
Yeah.
when we discovered Kel Video Live? Like his like weird sketch.
Super deep cut.
Yeah,
No,
it was
I
like
don't
he's like
remember
the broccoli guy, and he's like dressed like the Hulk, all like fucking dressed in green. But he's 50
I
Cent.
mean, this is like such a deep cut.
I know. I'm really just like going in the back brain right now. I don't expect to go anywhere with this, but it's like
I feel like it. Well, do you guys remember? Like, I guess it might have been like Walmart or something, but they would have those DVD bins in the middle of the store where it was basically like $1 DVDs.
Yes.
yes.
I don't know. Are there?
Yeah, I feel like some of my content is in,
Oh,
is in
what
those
about
bins.
the bins? Yes.
Turs, come on.
I don't know. Right, and like they're like you got to go to the bottom to look for like the good stuff. You're like, holy shit, right?
Turs, be nice.
It's like mostly.
This is what we were missing on the Trojan podcast.
You've got it, Anders. You've got it. You do.
I'm sorry.
The pleasure is ours. We were missing like the mean fourth wheel, you know?
Yeah, like just a fucking asshole.
It's like Matrix, Sixth Sense.
Usually they're just kind of quiet sitting in the back, but our dude just shoots shots at you, man.
Oh my God, the bins. Yes, and you can get something.
Yeah, so you were saying the bins at Walmart?
Okay, so the bins.
Well, sometimes you'd find a treasure in there. You find
Yes,
a treasure
dude.
for cheap.
Oh, no, I know. You'd get like a
find a
Breakfast Club
value-
Weird Science combo DVD.
Yes, see, you know. You're taking the piss, but you fucking know, bro.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know,
it was-
dog.
Remember when you were young, there'd be the blue light special?
Bro, they would be like 99-cent DVDs. Or like
Yeah, it would-
$5 for $1.
So where were you going with that, Blake? Hit us with it.
I'm just saying there would be these bins in the middle of like.
Yup.
Stop.
Hey, by the way, I don't know. My recording stopped.
Oh
Yup.
no! Are we
Yeah, I
okay?
do.
Yep.
That's all right. She's got it.
Hit a pause real quick.
Because I want to finish this.
Start it again.
Because, dude, I grew up on the bins, right?
You would find
it was like a
treasure in there.
bin.
Yes.
Yes,
had
it was a
DVDs
bin.
sometimes.
Yeah, it was
In
like
the
a
middle of the
bin.
store, it was basically like you could buy 10 DVDs for $10.
Yeah.
And it
you're-
would just be the most obscure.
Well, you're confusing Columbia
Right.
House Records with
Well, let's talk about Columbia
remember
House, because
that
that's where
too.
you would get fucking 10 CDs for $1.
Dude, and the flyers you would get? And
get
it was
10
like
CDs
5
for
cents
$1.
for a CD.
Durs, Columbia House. You had to know Columbia House. Thank you.
Well, what were your first? We were a big Columbia House family.
Yeah, were you not looking for deals?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not fucking rich, just loaded.
Were you not searching out fucking deals like the rest of us?
I was
bitch.
No, he
loaded
wasn't.
with my 19 DVDs.
That's a lot, bro.
Or sorry, CDs.
To get outside of the bins, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
What was your first CD, Dersey?
That's a great question. First CDs go.
My first CD.
First CD go.
Fuck. Maybe it was Check Your Head.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Solid.
I thought it was going to be like Mariah Carey or something.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. So I'm old. I had tapes before that. So my first tape was Simpsons Sing the Blues.
Oh.
Your first tape?
Yeah. After they did the Barman.
My neighbor had that shit.
My aunt gave me all of her tapes. So like my first tapes were 12 Rick Springfield tapes.
Oh, so your musical taste is advanced.
That's cool.
Yeah, my aunt just gave me like a ton of Rick Springfield tapes.
Wait, what is his big jam? Do you know?
Fuck if I remember. I listened to it once and was like, this. I guess this isn't for me.
Is that Jenny? I Got Your Number, or is that the outfields? Jenny, I got
Jessie
your
Girl. Oh, she used to be mine.
Jesse's Girl. That's a great song.
I wish that was Jesse's Girl.
Yeah.
Jesse's Girl.
How could I find a woman like that?
Dude, if that was in the bin,
along with the sweet. And then he gets a little nasty with it.
Yeah, that's when music was sweatier.
Yeah.
Right? There was like a little. It didn't smell great, you know.
What was the cocaine?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Does that have a
everyone
smell?
had Coke sweats.
Does cocaine have a smell?
Well, when you freebase it, it does.
You got to sniff it to find out.
Yeah, you got to smell it.
Hey, Durs, just smell this. What's happening here? Hey, it's back.
Well, I'm trying to think of what my first CD is. Kyle, do you know what yours was?
Yeah, I think mine was Boys to Men 2.
Boys to the Men too.
Yeah.
Boys to the Men too, from the bin.
To say goodbye.
You know how it was very confusing because it was the album. It was their sophomore album, so they called it 2, but they said Boys to Men, and then it was like 2, and I was like, wait, is that your name or the title? I was 10. I didn't quite understand it.
You weren't grabbing that.
Was everybody's graduation song End of the Road?
No, mine was the Vitamin C.
Oh God! Boys to
ours
Men,
was
bro.
Ours was Green Day.
Thanks for. Oh, I hope
Sick.
you had the time of your life.
And you guys probably did.
Mine that was actually my second or third album. My first was Nirvana Nevermind, and then I'm not sure if it was Green Day Dookie or
Green Day
Weezer.
Dookie was up there at number 2,
Yeah.
I think I went from Boys to Men to Dookie.
I'm not sure. But it was a Columbia House triple banger.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like,
sir.
I'm gonna buy this first one, and then I'm gonna get these other 2 for a penny.
Columbia House is where you really would get so many fucking CDs, bro.
Columbia House was a catalog of music that you.
Are you explaining it to people who are young?
Let's explain for the
Yeah,
youth.
because it's like you could see all the images, and you could buy one CD and then get like 20 of them.
Right,
For
there was
another
a
CDs.
loophole.
Hey kids. So CDs.
Oh right, yes. Good job, Adam.
Right.
You would like one song, but you had to buy the whole damn CD.
Right, you
and
couldn't
so
or
it
listen to
got
the radio.
pretty expensive when you bought Dishwalla, and you're like, well, fuck. Why did I spend all this money? I only like Counting Blue Cars or whatever.
Right. Why did I buy Tub Thumper? I only like.
Why did I buy Tub Thumper?
Why do I have the Blues Travelers album?
But no, why did I buy this Chumbawamba album?
Oh yeah, that is a huge.
I think it's called Tub Thumper. Thumper?
Tub Thumping?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know.
But anyways, there was a loophole.
So you would buy the one CD and that was an expensive one. It was like $18 or something. It'd be like $17.99. But then you got 11 more CDs for
Right.
a penny each.
Right.
That's when you first signed up. When you first signed up, you got to buy one CD and get like 11 CDs free.
yeah.
But
That's
what you
right.
could do is how you could cheat the system is we would sign up with my dad's name, then we would just make up a new name and keep sending to the house.
Right.
I mean,
Wait, is that the same way?
It's essentially like getting a credit card because they would charge you to send you stuff eventually. So it was up to you. They were banking on people not being able to finesse them. And
Yeah.
my guess is that it worked out pretty well.
was
for them.
that the cheating of the system? Is you just made a new? You made
we would, like, make a
thing?
new
You bought,
name, and
you
then-
got the 11 CDs, and then you canceled, but it was not super easy to cancel.
Yeah, you had to cancel.
Yeah.
And if you didn't cancel, they're going to send you a new CD every month.
Every month, and they charge you the $18.
Oh, right. Yes.
And then it's $18. So they're thinking that, we're not going to put in that work to cancel the subscription. But no, we did it. Penny Devine was on the case.
And by the way, I had older brothers whose I had access to their CD collection.
Tight.
You guys
Yeah,
were
I didn't have
trailblazers, so I'm listening to
oldest.
a lot of Madonna.
Nice.
That's great.
Yeah.
Madonna's tight.
who was the Madonna fan? Was that Eric or Oli? I could see it going either way.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was Oli. Did you see that? Yeah, it was that way.
Yeah, I could see it going
I
that way.
stole Beastie Boys stuff from Eric and Madonna from Oli.
There you go. And that's,
There you go. So you never had your own CDs, or did
No, I
you,
did,
like-
but I didn't have to have so many because I could just
were they hand-me-down CDs?
I could just tape their CDs.
Was your first CD a hand-me-down?
No. Well, no.
Okay.
But Eric probably had it, and I listened to it, and I was like, I want my own.
right.
Right on.
But yeah,
See, I never had to deal with the politics of
We're so fucking old. God damn.
It's terrible.
It is weird.
I never had to deal with the politics of hand-me-downs.
We're so old talking about taping.
But you never listened to your parents' records, even. I know people got into that, but I didn't. They were records. I didn't know how to play a fucking. Well, I guess I had my own kid records.
I only
from, the library
I only started getting into their records probably 5 or
a month ago.
10 years ago. Yeah, for real. Where I was
Right.
like, oh shit, you guys have some fucking records.
It's
Put
all
this on.
psychedelic rock.
Yo, it's so sick.
My dad had an 8-track player in the basement that he
That's fucking
Wow,
sick.
my parents skipped
Yep.
that. Yeah.
that he was fucking with.
Kyle, when
What's up?
you were saying you didn't have to do hand-me-downs because you were the oldest, but did you guys ever get hand-me-downs from your cousins? I remember we would get boxes from my older cousins in Iowa, geared up, and it was always oh, what the fuck?
Oh, they were shipping from Iowa? That's so dope, dude.
Boxes of music.
No, clothes, hand-me-down
yeah.
clothes.
Because you had older cousins in Iowa, so they would ship out the box and then you dig through
Right.
it. I feel like
Which is kind of sick now that I think about it.
And is this the same Iowa that got smoked by Wisconsin in football today?
Yeah.
Moving on, moving on.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Moving
bro.
on.
Zip it.
damn.
Chill, bro.
Get
Damn.
Yeah, Iowa was looking like they were gonna be number 1, and then they got cooked.
Nah, they
I
fell
know,
off.
Mo.
What are you getting? Are you getting legit gear? Is there starter jackets in here? What are we talking? Dungarees?
Yeah, what's this? What's
Well,
this
this
sick
is the
gear that
thing
you
because I
get?
was such a little piece of shit. Is I had this weird thing where I thought hand-me-down clothes were really dirty and gross, and even if you
Yeah.
washed them, it was I was gonna get some
The
kind of
essence?
scabies.
You were
Yeah.
very picky little dude, weren't you? You're uber.
Yeah, you're a cheese pizza, plain hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Yes, I was very weird. I had
You're still a
I was
bitch,
such
right?
a
We've been
pain
over
in-
this.
Yeah, I was a bitch.
Yeah.
We've been over this.
No,
You're a
go
bitch.
off.
You're the
Go
bitch.
off, queen.
I was definitely a bitch.
What did we say? Are we bitch or assholes?
Right.
What was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
On that
Yeah,
seminal,
that's a throwback.
seminal podcast.
I'm an asshole in bitches' clothing. That's
Right.
what we. Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah. I'm just a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I was thinking about it. I know we've done this podcast for longer than a year, but I recall some of our first podcasts being right around Halloween time. So it's kind of our 1-year anniversary, guys. Congratulations.
Because your memory is broken. Cool. Because your
I would love
fucking
the fact
memory
checkers,
is
yeah.
broken.
Is that
This
right?
dude's yeah, I remember doing it in February, so I don't think it's actually we've actually.
Isn't that how
caught it.
anniversaries work? You kind of go to your loved one and you're like, well, it's just kind of around this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally.
Oh, well, thank you. You're also my loved one, Blake.
Wait, but so
I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you.
did you have any? Did you ever get any like real come ups for hand me downs? Because I had a couple sick gotcha sweatshirts that got handed down to me. That I was
What do
not.
you mean sick? What are sick gotcha sweatshirts?
Sorry, sick is what I called them. Gotcha
okay.
is a brand where there's it's like a shark holding a flag
With
and it's
pink
like
sunglasses on.
Oh, dang. That does sound
cool.
cool.
It's like a surf style. Yeah, I wasn't mad at that.
I didn't have any hand-me-downs as the oldest.
Dude,
we would
you
do a
just
lot of Goodwill shopping, I feel, as a kid.
Yeah, that's like what this was.
What about your dad's gear? Did you guys ever dip into your dad's
Oh
gear?
yeah, I wore
Always.
my stepdad's Mazda jacket. It was sick.
Oh, wow, that's tight.
In middle school, I would wear my dad's jacket, his like flannel jacket, because it smelled like cigarettes.
Right.
And that was like cool. And so I remember the teacher told my parents that they think I'm smoking cigarettes. Because my jacket fucking reeked of cigarettes, and they were like, "No."
He bought that with Camel Miles.
I used to love wearing people's clothes that smelled like cigarettes because I actually did smoke cigarettes. So it was perfect. I'd be like,
Yeah.
no,
Perfect.
this is their jacket. It smells like cigarettes. It ain't me.
Well, my dad also obviously smoked so much cigarettes, he got cancer. But but he would. There was a thing. Marlboro would do this thing where there was like Marlboro points.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember
You
that?
get
And then-
miles.
It's like
Yeah.
Camel
Marlboro
Bucks.
miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and miles. And then we had he smoked so many fucking Marlboro Reds that I was just like geared up. I had a Marlboro backpack.
Yeah.
I had a duffel bag. I had a jacket.
Right.
I'm like,
Bro.
where's all this? I'm like, this is bizarre.
Adam, you just unlocked something because my uncle was very fucking like Marlboro and cameled out and shit. And so one year for Christmas, I just went around town and like grabbed as many fucking miles as I could off of packages on the ground. And then
Wow.
and then cut them out, put them in a bag, and then gave it to him as a gift.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then he picked out like his sick ass fucking like jacket or whatever it was, but he was stoked when he got the item.
Yeah. That is unbelievable.
They had to stop doing that. That was like right around the time that they had to stop like having like dogs be mascots for beers
Yeah,
and shit.
Joe
Because,
Camel.
because kids are like, that's awesome. I can't wait.
Well, like, yeah, Joe Camel couldn't be within like a mile.
Hey, Uncle, I picked up all this garbage so you could buy a scarf,
Yeah, dude.
a chain
bro.
wallet.
Yeah.
So you can rep your addiction on your sleeve.
I mean, but you would go through those catalogs and the gear was fucking sick.
oh my god, it goes for a lot on eBay.
yeah, they did. Whoever was doing that Marlboro gear
Yes.
was.
Go back on some Camel stuff. There's some sick tank tops, dude.
Should I?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Get on.
Do you want me to go back on that?
Treat yourself.
Go on
Yeah.
eBay.
Treat
and
yourself.
Take a little peek at the Camel gear.
I might take the night.
I don't think I would wear camel. I don't think I'd wear camel. I know that I would fucking rock Marlboro, but I don't think I would wear camel.
What are the best? I mean, cool. What are the best cigarette brands? And this is for people out there who are thinking about getting into smoking.
Yeah,
You don't want to make a false step. You want to do the right thing.
Do you think smoking's ever going to come back? Do you think it'll be like almost retro to where people will be like, you know what? Fuck it.
Oh, it will. You're right, because you're going to be like, I'm off the vape. I'm on to like the old school.
yeah.
The
it's
vape
like,
is corny. Vape is so corny.
Yeah.
Like vinyl. You think it'll be like vinyl where people
it
are
will
like,
be. It'll throwback.
oh, it just actually tastes better.
It's like you're
Yep,
like us
yep.
listening to our parents' records, and then for our generation, it became cool to like collect records.
Right.
That's what I think is going to happen with cigarettes. Or like no one fucking smokes anymore, and then in like 20 years, well, our fucking little shithead kids are going to be like,
right.
actually, I'm a smoker. Now.
It's like people on old bicycles. You're like, congratulations. You know, bikes are way better now.
yeah, they're not
right.
60 pounds
Yeah,
each.
exactly.
Specialized.
Hello, e-bike.
Shout out.
Dude, I'm so bummed. I got the Specialized bike, and then I got COVID like the next day.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Specialized
shit.
gave me this, or gave us all
Gave you COVID.
these super dope e-bikes, and I haven't even been able to really ride it because I got COVID, and then now I'm in Atlanta.
So is this a shout out or a slam?
Or is this like introspective?
Yeah, they for sure gave me COVID. Now I don't think. If anything, I might have gave them COVID.
Bad baby.
I feel like this is just an introspection. Introspection.
Yeah, no, I just realized that I have this sick ass Specialized bike, and I haven't even gotten to ride it.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
you gotta get on
realization.
that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, they're game changers. I'm trying to
Do they work in the snow? It's about to start snowing up here in Toronto. Maybe I'll fucking...
Depends on what tires you got.
Yeah, get them snow tires.
Dude, off-road e-biking in the snow? That sounds kind of fucking dope
Zoom,
as shit.
zoom, baby.
Hey, just because what was the cigarette brand where it was like the pleasure is ours, and it was always like people like outside on
our
bikes.
companion podcast, too. This is important. The pleasure is ours.
No,
Yeah,
that's
but
cool.
It's cool. It's cool. That's cool.
You were talking about... Or no, it's Newport.
Or Parliament. Newport. Yeah, it was the way it was
Newport.
green. I know it was green.
Yeah.
Remember, and
It's
it would just be
Newport.
like it'd be like people doing activities like sailing or skiing.
Pack
Right.
of Newports.
I love when they do that. When it's like Michelob Ultra, it's like their beer is people just like jogging and shit, and you're just like, all right,
No, you're not.
yeah.
Yeah, I think fucking Cool used to do that shit with the Siggies, and Newport used to do that shit with the Siggies hardcore.
Yeah, didn't Newport? It was like they're always like sailing or some shit. They,
Yeah,
they-
it
Yeah,
was Newport.
It was water-based.
Yeah.
It was all
There you go.
water-based activities. Where, like, that puts...
yeah, you're out, you're having fun, you're getting lung cancer.
I love the idea of Virginia Slims. It was like it was like a feminine. It was like longer, a little thinner.
Long and lean.
Yeah, I like
That-
Paul Malls.
Paul Malls.
Almost, yeah.
I like
those are the
Paul
guys-
Wall.
Yeah.
I like Paul
yeah,
Wall's cigarettes.
You like candy paint dripping
Yeah,
and
I'm a big
little
Paul
candy
Wall
paint.
fan.
trunks waving.
Yeah, grills.
Are trunks still
I
waving?
don't know. Possibly in Houston.
What does that mean?
I hope they are. They would
What
pop
does
the
that
trunk, and then when the car would rock, it would they would just let the trunk kind of go free in the back.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
I'm
the
the
fucking
best.
sickest shit that has somehow passed me by. That's off the fucking charts.
I mean, at some point, Kyle, you're gonna have a super tricked out car. Yeah, I could see Kyle getting
Yeah,
a
I could see Kyle having just all candy paint, a cutlass.
low rider.
I'm doing it. Well, I'm doing it to the El Camino.
You're gonna get hydraulics.
I'm gonna dump it and get it back to custom and original.
Hey,
I'm dumping the bucket of money on it. Yeah.
And real talk,
Nice.
how much are you going to charge the Workaholics movie to rent the VO from you?
Yeah.
Are you going to
I
fucking
have
bend us,
that.
bend us
Right?
over
I
there?
have this fucking
Yeah.
He's gonna lord this power. He's lording it over us.
Oh,
Did I do that?
Hey, play your
Here.
cards right. We might just have to upgrade.
Let's see here. It's a storage fee, first of all.
boy, look
a
at go.
historian fee, second of all.
Oh God.
What else? Transpo fee. Got to fix it up. Okay.
At
that's
least
adding up.
Just make sure you lubricate, okay?
Oh, it still works. I've been taking care of her, dumping money into her. That's right. That's me. I've been doing that.
Well, Kyle, here's a quick cue.
Well, Kyle.
Why would for the El Camino? Why would you want to put all this money fixing this car up? Why wouldn't you just buy a nicer El Camino, like a sick El Camino?
Well, this car actually has sentimental value. We're talking about Teddy Spencer, friend of the
Right.
show. Mm-hmm. This was Teddy was my neighbor.
The guy who came up with Let's Get Weird.
Yeah,
Yes.
Teddy was my neighbor when I was a kid. He lived across the street, a big street, and his dad had this car. It's his car.
How big is this street?
Okay,
It was like-
it's a big one. It's a big street, dude.
Yeah,
Across the street. A big
Dude,
street.
It's a big.
Whatever.
It's a big.
Well,
street.
it's not like on the street. It was like we lived, whatever. It's a stupid detail that I got hung up on. But I could hear, his dad used to start this fucking car, and I could hear it from my house. And it's
So
actually
it's a
the
shitty car.
first muscle car I ever heard, I ever saw, I ever rode in was this car. And I want it to go back. I want it to be back, you know? It's a fucking cool ass car.
I want this baby to purr once again. All right. Okay. Hey, fair
And
enough.
and in my town they have car shows, so like you can drive it like on all the holidays. You drive it, and I want to pop the family in the whip
Yeah.
and drive.
Yeah. What?
you know?
what
I love
what
that.
What
Can
do you do?
Can you pop them in the whip? You have, you know.
What?
Would you all fit in this El Camino? It's just a 2-seater, right?
It's a bench, though, right?
I'm putting the benches back in it. This thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Before Teddy's dad had this car, it was a drag racer up here in Toronto. Actually, it actually is built to
shit.
drag.
What kind of
when you're up and it's stuck.
What kind of engine are we talking?
And the motherfucker is fast.
Is it 6-cylinder? What are we talking? What kind of horses?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
let's
How many
talk.
horses?
It's a 8-cylinder 454 big block.
Really? Really? Okay.
Damn.
And it's got a fucking it's got the pop shifter.
Is it naturally aspirated?
It's got the I don't know what that means.
It
It's
probably
got
is.
the-
Come on, Kyle. This is your moment, bro. We're talking cars, bro.
Yeah, dude, you're talking cars, dude. You're
Dog,
the
it's
big car
got-
guy.
This thing's got the pop shifter in it. So when you're dragging, right?
I
and
got
you
a
go
big
like
fucking boner right now.
yeah, and you step on it. The way to get up into second and third and fourth is you just hit the fucking thing. You just like okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Hot.
Beautiful
I like it.
stuff, baby.
So I gotta get it back. You know what I mean? I gotta get it back.
Yeah.
get that
I
thing
like
on the
that.
road.
Kyle, are we going to get that Tesla Plaid or what?
What's the plaid, homie? What is this?
What is this now? We're talking cars. I love this shit.
I thought you were a Tesla guy. The Plaid is their new motor that goes 0 to 60 in 2 seconds flat or under.
Those
2 seconds.
motherfuckers are fast. I mean, I have the 3, I have the Y, I had the X, but I don't know much about the plaid.
Well, Plaid is just a motor.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an upgrade.
You can get an X Plaid, you can get an S Plaid. There's no 3 or
off.
Y Plaid, but like
Go off, King.
Let's do
I
this.
mean,
Let's go race them.
Bro,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
by the way, that is so fast.
It's
that seems like you're gonna
the
kill
fastest car. It's the
Yeah.
fastest production car in history, and it's a 4-seater sedan.
I
which
told
is insane.
my
Yes.
dad that Tesla's like the fastest car ever, and he refuses to believe it.
No, it's
Yeah.
I'm like, it's fast. He's like, well, how? It's a battery.
faster than
That shit's
a
important.
Mustang.
I'm like,
it's faster than anything he's ever seen.
Yeah, he's
And
like,
imagine,
you're telling me
count.
a Lamborghini
Yes.
is going to
count.
lose to a Tesla.
Correct.
Bullshit.
Doesn't count.
Yeah. Well, that is the truth. It's a different playing field. It's like motor or engine versus motor.
Yeah.
Because Tesla's got like 2. But can you imagine when they get into fucking F1 and shit like that? How that's going to change the goddamn game?
Dude, I got a big fucking boner.
I got it.
Do you whip it? Can we see? Can you
I'd
whip
love to
it
see your
back and
boner,
forth? Whip the nay.
Yeah. Let me see it.
Oh yeah, well we talked on the pleasure is ours. That
I missed it. I'm sorry about that. I missed it.
Yeah, Anders was
okay.
being a big time movie star and
Yeah.
flexing on us, and
Actor. Huge actor.
I was needed on set, is what we said.
and refused to do the podcast. But we're doing this one now, and we all
Thank God.
agreed that we're all going to get kitchen with the thing that you weigh food on. A
scale.
A scale.
scale.
Yeah.
They call them scales. And
Yes,
we're
Adam.
all going to weigh our cocks and see how heavy the meat
Our
is.
cock is.
Do I have? Do I?
cock
Have,
meat. I'm a man.
Do I have to?
Yeah, we have to. We all
They want
agreed.
two. They want 2 numbers.
Well, because
There's
we were
2
talking
numbers.
about like who has the heaviest cock.
Right.
I said Adam said his cock was small, and I said it rings a little heavier than mine.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right.
maybe not
Seems that
larger,
way.
but heavier.
It seems that way.
Is it cool if I get a boner and then I do a
No.
a
Well,
that's the
handstand that
third-
pushes down on the scale? Did you
Holy
guys already
shit,
cover
this is
this?
190 pounds.
Have you covered this already?
It's a cock push-up?
Yeah.
The first number is weight of dick, only dick, no balls. Second number is weight of dick with balls, and third number is a boner.
I think one of my first tweets.
Well, no, the boner I might not because it'll kind of raise off the scale. You won't be able to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you'll have to press it down.
I think one of my first tweets ever was when I was trying to be like, what's
Right,
going
you
to
can-
make a mark here? I was like,
Yeah.
do you weigh
Content
more?
is king.
Exactly. I was like, here
I
we
love your
go,
content.
Twitter. Do you weigh
Yeah, it is
more
me.
when you have a boner?
Do you weigh more when you have a boner?
Yeah. Do you weigh more
Absolutely.
when you have a boner?
That's a great question.
Absolutely.
Suddenly, are you like, whoa, I'm tipping the scales here? And then it's like,
No,
I
the
mean-
blood just moved from elsewhere.
Yeah, the displacement theory doesn't work.
Well, does ice weigh more than water?
Well, that's
No.
that's because it's fucking around. It's like mixed with gas.
yeah, I guess that is the exact same thing.
Actually, Blake, I think you're right. You're onto something scientifically because I don't think that ice and water weigh the same.
They
I think
don't.
There's
Ice
some
is
mixture
filled with
of-
air.
Right.
lighter.
So when you get a boner,
You're a
who's to say
stupid
you're not
dumbass.
getting more air in your bloodstream?
This shit's important.
Maybe you don't have more
Exactly.
blood. Maybe you have more air.
Your dick is full of air.
Yeah, it's like a hot air balloon.
If you found out that your dick, if you
It's like
found
a
out your dick
fucking
is full of
science.
air,
It's
That's
a
why-
balloon animal.
That's why it rises. It's a hot air balloon.
that's right.
I do wish when you got a boner, it squeaks like a balloon animal.
Yeah, helium fills the shaft and it rises.
Feels.
And then that's why when if you spring a leak and somebody sucks on it, their voice goes up high.
What?
What'd you say?
That's why
Because
what?
there's helium. You don't get after somebody sucks on your dinghy, their voice gets all high after they do it.
I'm trying to feel like if I remember
Wait,
that.
what's up? Like when somebody,
They're like, I gotta wash my face. I gotta wash my face.
like,
I gotta wash my face.
oh boy,
You scoundrel.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, that's how I do it every time I know either porno raised me.
Support.
We're back.
Oh my
That's big of you, Adam.
Points.
That's big of you.
On
to
that,
put
on
out
that
there.
note, are there any takebacks or apologies, Adam?
I'd like to apologize for my wife. I don't do that to her.
or to her.
I'd like to.
I don't do that for
Are you
her.
excusing her behavior? Or what are you apologizing? You're apologizing to her.
Yeah, just for basically everything that I say on this podcast, I'd like to apologize to my now wife.
Accidents
Oh,
happen.
God, yes.
You know, just for everything that she has to go through. Hearing about the things that I say and the
Right.
things that I do on this podcast and with my best friends. I love you guys.
Right. Hey, by the way, you're a married man now.
Yeah, congrats.
How's the ring? How's the ring feel?
Hey, there we go.
You know, I
Yes.
didn't like it at first because I'm not like a ring. I've never, well, other than like a weird period when I was 19, then I was like, yeah, I'm going to wear a thumb ring for like 2 months.
Whoa.
And then I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I've never wore rings. So
Yeah.
it's weird, but now I don't mind it.
Remembering to take it off at work on set is a whole thing where you're like, do I even bring it to work? What are we doing here?
I'm a single man on my way to work.
Yeah. Ooh, anything could happen at 6:30 in the morning in this van. What did you say back there? Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
running lines.
I don't mind it.
They're running lines.
Yeah, I'm just running my lines for the day back here. Sorry. Nah, you said something.
Any takebacks, apologies, giveaways from you guys?
Hey,
I
can
think
I
I'll
apologize real quick? Or go ahead.
Yeah,
Kyle.
please.
Kyle, of course. go.
No. Go ahead, Anders, please.
I was going to apologize to Blake for teasing you about you getting nostalgic
Thank you.
about those Walmart bins. We actually never got to the bottom of that bin. Where were you going with that?
Yeah, what was that story?
Or will I
That was
never
about
know?
it.
No,
yeah,
dude, that's
sorry.
That's the price
Yes,
I pay.
sorry.
Oh no!
Actually, I'm gonna start.
Kyle,
a
you were gonna say
Patreon.
no. We've moved on.
I have my own content. I'm gonna start a Patreon. If any of the listeners want to go on over there and hear
Yeah.
what the bin is all about, it's called
Bargain
"What's the
bin.
Bin Snips?"
God.
Blake's
Bargain
bargain bin.
yeah, exactly. Gorgeous.
Well, I'll give a compliment to Anders since he apologized, and I do appreciate that from you. It takes a big guy to apologize. Just compliment you on getting your.
A heavy cocked guy? We don't know.
We'll find out.
We'll
Tune
find
in
out.
next week.
Find out soon enough.
Thanks
I'm
for
not weighing
joining
mine.
us on the pod, Durs. You know, we really
Worked.
appreciate you busting your balls to get on here and pod. We know you're big time Hollywood rush. And
Yes. Yeah, nothing like making a big movie down here in Mobile, Alabama. Nothing like it.
Absolutely.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. Working with Bobby D.
And by the way, we were talking about Homeboy from 3 O'Clock High and Kindergarten
Sure.
Cop
Crisp.
last week. Guess what?
Crisp.
Sure.
Crisp.
Know what I mean?
He's a Mobile local.
Yeah.
I
you're
could
gonna have to
try and go find him and do
You're gonna
my own
you're
podcast.
gonna bump into him.
Hey, so
Yeah.
guys,
Lunch.
on Patreon,
Crispin-
I'm starting my own thing. It's called
Crispin Glover.
I'm Not Crisp.
Yeah.
The true story of, I believe his last name's Tyson. We're working the kinks out. It's gonna be great. But it's Patreon. It's $24 an episode. Because otherwise I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Absolutely.
But
sense.
he lives around here.
Kyle, how are you starting a Patreon? What is your
My
Patreon?
Patreon is going to be about fast cars. Okay?
Car talk.
Car talk.
Car talk.
Kyle's car talk.
We're going to be popping the hood and getting into everything new about cars. And,
I love your content.
Every,
Yeah. Except for you don't really know that much about cars.
El Camino Pod.
I do
We learned
enjoy
together.
the artistry of. Yeah, I'm not that much of a car guy.
Right.
But I would like to compliment all of us actually because I believe we started making content together.
Yes.
And I think we have a hell of a lot of great content in our wake.
Yeah,
that is true.
You know, when we do it together, and I'm just happy to be here with you guys.
Hey,
Good
I
job.
love
when we go hard.
Yeah.
We go hard, man. We fucking do it.
When I love Kyle, and I love that you're saying when we do it together. Adam is in Atlanta making something without us. I'm in Mobile. You're in Canada. But when we make it,
and I'm
make it together.
Hey, but look at this, guys. We're all different parts of the country and the world.
Yes.
But we still come together for the pod because we love making content. And
Together.
I'm stoned right now, and I'm very sorry about that.
important.
That's what you're doing, right? Yeah, you're doing that. Oh, look at Kyle.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Should we do 2 more minutes?
Sorry.
Kyle
I've
just
been
took a big
stoned.
inhale.
You know, I fought through that whole one.
What, you fought through? Because you weren't high? You couldn't?
No, I was very high for pretty much the whole time.
Nice.
Smoke weed every day.
So now I lost my mind on the last podcast. I got too high and I was crying from laughing. My good friends. I love you guys.
That's good.
Oh, you guys, this is
All right.
Okay, so that's it, right?
And that's it.
I don't know.
And we're done. And we are done.
I don't even know.
And we are done.